Once upon a time, in the deep blue sea, there lived a lovely little mermaid named Marina. She had sparkling blue eyes, long flowing golden hair, and a voice that could charm even the wildest of creatures in the ocean. Marina lived with her father, King Neptune, and her 5 mermaid sisters. Marina was a curious and adventurous mermaid. She loved to explore the vast ocean and discover new treasures. However, she had one wish that she held close to her heart, to see what the world was like above the water. Every evening, Marina would swim up to the surface and watch the sunset, imagining the world beyond the sea. She would listen to the seagulls' cries and watch the ships sailing in the distance. Marina dreamed of walking on land, feeling the sand between her toes, and basking in the warm sun. One day, Marina couldn't resist her longing any longer. She gathered her courage and swam up to the surface, closer to the shore than ever before. As she peeked out of the water, she noticed a young prince standing on a ship. He had a kind smile on his face, and Marina couldn't take her eyes off him. Suddenly, a fierce storm began to brew, and the waves grew wild. The ship rocked back and forth, and the prince was thrown overboard, sinking deeper into the water. Marina, without hesitation, swam towards him and pulled him to safety. When the prince woke up, he found himself lying on a sandy beach. He looked around, bewildered, and saw the beautiful mermaid who had saved him. Marina introduced herself, and they quickly became friends. As days turned into weeks, Marina and the prince spent more and more time together. They shared stories, laughed, and played by the shore. The prince had fallen in love with Marina's gentle heart and enchanting voice. Marina, too, had found her happiness in the prince's company. But Marina knew that her true home was under the sea. As much as she loved the prince, she couldn't stay on land forever. With a heavy heart, she decided to visit the sea witch, who was known for her magic powers. The sea witch agreed to help Marina, but in return, she demanded something precious, the mermaid's voice. Marina hesitated, for her voice was her greatest gift. Yet, her love for the prince gave her strength, and she agreed to the sea witch's condition. The sea witch cast her spell, and Marina's tail transformed into a pair of legs. Marina stepped out of the water and onto the shore, feeling the soft sand beneath her feet for the first time. However, she couldn't speak, and her voice was lost forever. The prince was overjoyed to see Marina as a human, and they danced and laughed together. But even without her voice, Marina's eyes sparkled with love and happiness. As fate would have it, Marina's sacrifice had a time limit. She could only remain human for a short while. If the prince didn't confess his love to her before the last sunset, Marina would turn back into a mermaid and return to the sea forever. With the help of her mermaid sisters, Marina conveyed the importance of true love to the prince. He realized that Marina's happiness meant more to him than anything else in the world. As the last rays of the sun painted the sky, the prince took Marina's hands and declared his love for her. In that magical moment, Marina's transformation was complete. She became a mermaid once again, her voice returned, and they lived happily ever after under the sea. And so, the tale of Marina, the lovely little mermaid, teaches us the power of love, sacrifice, and the beauty that lies within each one of us. It reminds us that true love can overcome any obstacle and that the happiness of those we care about is worth any sacrifice. As you drift off to sleep, remember Marina's story and let it fill your dreams with hope and wonder. Good night, dear child, and may your dreams be as magical as the deep blue sea.